Well, Tim, up on the big screen, we're looking now at our junior champion and reserve junior champion Australian pony. And there have been quite a few close-ups of the beautiful trophy, which is awarded for the junior champion Australian pony. And it is the Bill Scott Memorial Perpetual Trophy. It's a silver-plated twin-handled covered urn. And it was donated by Mr. Taubman of Amaranda Pony Stud, a long-standing friend of Mr. Bill Scott, who had been a very keen ambassador of the Australian pony. And it was first presented in 1992. And we have 4 ponies there eligible to compete in this junior champion Australian pony. We have the winner of our class 176, which is the Australian pony colt 3 years and under, not exceeding 14 hands, and was won by catalogue number 1767. The winner of class 183, the Australian pony filly 3 years not exceeding 14 hands, and that was won by catalogue number 1109. And the winner of our class 184, the Australian pony filly 2 years and under, not exceeding 14 hands, and that was won by catalogue number 1979. Well, now it's with great pleasure that we are able to announce the winner of our special class 186 for the junior champion and reserve junior champion Australian pony. And that is our class in ring 5 up on the big screen there. And congratulations to our winner, catalogue number 1767, Karana Pony Stud with Karana Royal Luck. And they will now win the Bill Scott Memorial Perpetual Trophy for the junior champion Australian pony. It was won last year by Curlin Australian Ponies and Mrs. Lynette Holwick with Curlin Princess Amber, and in 2015 by the Karana Pony Stud and the Tyre family with Karana Royal Showcase, and the same team, same horse won in 2014 as well. So now in 2017 it's Karana Royal Luck, sired by Karana Royal Ambition and out of Karana Early Dawn. So now we may move on to our reserve champion. Our reserve junior champion Australian pony for 2017 is catalogue number 1565, Laurie Greener and Mrs. Jennifer Rathbone from Parks with Monash Park Regal Edition.
We also welcome down to make the presentation Mr. Fred Riley. And we also thank our Chief Steward in that ring today, Councillor Mr. Chris Carter, for their support. A big thank you to our presenter, Mr. Fred Riley.
Well, Tim, if I could draw your attention now to our ring in front of the Cumberland stand where Supreme is about to be awarded, our Supreme Champion Part-Bred Welsh. So we have our Champion Stallion and Colt versus our Champion Mare or Filly. And now they're going head-to-head for the Supreme Champion Part-Bred Welsh.
We have this Supreme Fanfare, please, Phil.
They're competing for the RS of New South Wales Award.
Do you want me to do the result? Well, Kate, the result is in for the Supreme Champion, Part-Bred Welsh. Ladies and gentlemen of Spotless Stadium, please put your hands together for catalogue number 2095, Craig Porter with Forever Regal of Sefton.
And Craig Porter from Queensland and Forever Regal of Sefton, sired by Dresden Ace of Spades and out of St Lyra Kathleen. And now winning the RAS of New South Wales Award of Excellence Medallion for Supreme Champion Part-Bred Welsh. So a blue ribbon at a Royal Show is great. A champion is greater, but the Supreme is unbeatable. And congratulations to Forever Regal of Sefton.
And Lindsay Douglas is down there with our handler of that beautiful horse, and we cross down to her now.
Oh, well, I've got a reluctant gentleman here, but a huge win earlier today. I wonder if you could just tell us a little about your journey to Sydney Royal.
Okay, we took on this fella for a client last year, was very successful. Decided we'd bring him to Sydney this year, and this is his first show for the season, actually.
Wonderful news and congratulations, our Supreme Champion, and a wonderful big smile there. Fantastic news.
Thank you, Lindsay. Well done to the connections of Forever Regal of Sefton, all the way from Mullaney in the Sunshine Coast hinterland. It's a beautiful part of the world up there in the hills. And great to welcome Craig Porter and all the connections with his lovely horse, Forever Regal of Sefton.
Last year's winner was Porgren Park Victory with Porgren Park and Tricia and Anthony Pauling from New South Wales. And the year before that it was Strathfield Bell Canto, and that was with Mrs. Kirsten Strath from McGrath's Hill. And in 2014 it was Regal Brook Royal Edition. So now Forever Regal of Sefton, our Supreme Champion Partbred Welsh for the 2017 Sydney Royal Horse Show. Well, up on the big screen you see some of our wonderful examples here, and these are the very best that have been competing here at Sydney Show in our Australian pony. So these three lovely greys, we have our stallion, our mare and our junior. They have all won their classes. They've all won their champion classes, and now they all line up with our judge, Mrs. Marion Costello, as she tries to determine which of her favourites should be the overall overriding Supreme Champion Australian Pony for 2017. So she's looking at marvellous examples, and already to have got this far, we know that all of the boxes will have been ticked as far as confirmation and alertness and character and good bone structure and all of the things that we like to see in a perfect show animal. And
it can come down to minute differences.
Absolutely.
It may be that the paston's a little longer on one horse or a little shorter, or literally when you get to this level of competition, we are splitting hairs.
Splitting hairs, exactly, yes.
Lindsay, are you able, if we cross down, to talk about the atmosphere? Well, Lindsay Douglas is down on the ground, and Lindsay, we sit up here in the broadcast box. What's it like down there? Can you feel the pressure rising?
This is just one of the most special classes here. We are awaiting now our final adjudication for the Supreme Champion Australian Pony, and the recipient does not just walk away with the gorgeous Supreme Champion ribbon, but also a very important trophy. I'm here with Angie Kelson. Angie, can you tell us about this trophy?
Well, it's a memorial perpetual trophy for my grandmother, Mrs. Caroline McLean, who ran the Barradoo Pony Stud, Barradoo Park Pony Stud, and had the very famous Barradoo Rex, and she exhibited here for over 30 years. Yeah.
It's a magnificent trophy, and we will try and get a close-up of it shortly when it is presented. It's not a new trophy, is it? It's been around here at Sydney Royal for some years.
Yes, it has. It's been here a long time, and my mother used to present it, and she's passed away now, and I've been presenting it with my brother, and he's now passed away, so I'm doing it.
I wonder if I'm putting you on the spot here a little, but are there some notable wins over the years that you thought were particularly thrilling in the recent years, perhaps?
Oh, They're always beautiful ponies. They're just beautiful ponies, and my grandmother would be very, very proud. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Angie Kelson, the granddaughter of CM McLean, whose name is here on the Perpetual Memorial Trophy for Supreme Champion Pony.
Well, it's with great pleasure we can now announce our winner of Class 187, our Special Class 187, our Supreme Champion Australian Pony for the 2017 Sydney Royal Horse Show. And our winner is catalogue number 2074, Jeffrey Perry from Mudgee with Mio Mondo Latin Lover. And last year it was won by Kurulin Australian Ponies and Mrs. Lynette Holwick with Kurulin Princess Amber. In 2015, Peter Taubman and the Rath family with Amaranda Glamour. And in 2014, Karana Pony Stud with Karana Final Scene. But now the Mrs. CM McLean Memorial Perpetual Trophy for the Supreme Champion Australian Pony will be awarded. And in 2017, the name Mio Mondo Latin Lover now will be joining the list. So he was our champion stallion. He's now gone on to be our Supreme Champion Australian Pony here this year. And he's sired by Mio Mondo Valentino and out of Janizari Stardust. And a very special stallion. He's got fabulous charisma, I think, a real show presence. So it's great, even from this side of the arena, you can just see how proud he is and the lovely personality of that stallion.
Can also see how hard our photographer's working to get that all-important photo. Well, we now will very shortly be going down to hear from our winners. It's been an amazing class, and well done to all of our other competitors in the Supreme. They have won their champion to be here today. So congratulations to each and every one of them, and well done on an amazing class and a beautiful presentation here this afternoon. Well, we look like our lady of the moment is down on the ground, so we'll cross down to Lindsay Douglas.
Well, I'm here with Jeff Perry, who has presented this beautiful stallion here today. I heard a huge jumping and cheering and hugging in the crowd as this announcement was made. Can you tell us about the connections?
That's my family backed me on there. To my daughter in Canada. It's a team effort, and it's a magnificent achievement. We've been trying so hard. But to my family, I can't thank them much for all their support.
This has just been a beautiful celebration here today of a wonderful stallion, of the three gorgeous greys here that were champions earlier today. We have our eventual Supreme Champion Australian Pony. This is Mio Mondo Latin Lover, and just gorgeous to see the emotion there with Jeff Perry saying this is a huge family effort, and a lot of people have been involved in getting this wonderful stallion all the way here to Sydney Royal to be announced as the 2017 Supreme Champion Australian Pony.
Thank you, Lindsay, and also winning the RS of New South Wales Award of Excellence medallion for the Supreme Champion Australian Pony. and a real thrill. Well, there's some thrilling going on over here as well. We've got our Pony Club workouts going on in Class 833 and also in 832. So Class 832 is for our zone Pony Club pairs for riders under 13 years of age. And in Class 833, it's the zone Pony Club pairs for riders between 13 and under 17 years of age. And our judges are Ms. Colleen Brooke and also Mrs. Joanne Bensley.